Well, let's
yeah,
just kind of pick up maybe on number 8 with driving
Okay.
under the influence and see if we can finish in the next like 5 minutes or so. But
Sure. Yep.
you talked a little bit about an accident about driving under the influence, but what are some of the things that you've experienced, and how, what are the messages the police department promotes related to that topic?
Yeah, I mean, it's so preventable, especially in a time where ride sharing is so easy. It's easy and it's cheap. It's hard for us to fathom why anybody drinks and drives. And it's really sad. I mean, of course, it goes without saying the dangers of it. But, we've arrested people or had crashes where someone's celebrating their retirement or celebrating something that, was probably a fun night, a great celebration, and they just chose to drive home. And it's so preventable. And, they end up, spending thousands of dollars on a new car, on a DUI bill, of course, cases where someone's been injured or killed. So it's so preventable. So in law enforcement, we really try to use the same campaign statewide. So Kansas Department of Transportation oftentimes comes up with, Arrive Alive. You drink, you drive, you lose, and all law enforcement agencies kind of try to parrot that, letting people know it's not worth it. And it's unfortunate that people continue to do it. But it's hard to think of any good reasons why, where you could call for an Uber, you could walk, you could have a friend, and it's like there's so much messaging. I mean, even like what we're seeing right now with coronavirus, there's so much messaging. I don't know how people choose to continue to do it, but they do.
Yeah, good point. Good point. What is the department's process for vehicle accidents? Do you try to get to every accident that happens, or is there like kind of a protocol? Obviously, you're legally required to report accidents.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we're responding to accidents. The ones that are reportable are DUI accidents, hit and run, injury, or damage over $1,000. So if it's a little fender bender in a parking lot, a grocery store parking lot, you don't have to report those to the state. Some people call us, and we'll try to explain to them over the phone, hey, just exchange each other's information. But if they're insistent, no, I want a police report, we will go out there. But certainly accidents that are happening on public roadways, highways, we're responding to all of those. We take police reports, we take pictures, and then we're reporting those to the state.
Okay. If you were going to be a guest speaker at a driver's education class, what are the top 3 items you think like young drivers need to really pay attention to?
Seatbelts. Seatbelts are non-negotiable 100% of the time. Whether you're driver, passenger, front seat, back seat, seatbelts. I mean, they really save lives. Sounds cliche, but always have a seatbelt on. Even if you're here, we've had fatality crashes here in town, even if it's not on the highway, it's not at high speeds, but wearing seatbelts all the time. Slow down, follow the speed limit, slow down, and put the devices away. They can wait. The text message, the Instagram post, all of that stuff can wait. Crashes and citations are preventable. And, slow down. Don't be distracted, and that will help keep you out of 99% of accidents and tickets.
Yeah, nice. I like it. You already answered that question about the highways, that you said that you have the highway patrol who mostly manages it, but Lennox is involved as well with the highways. So is there anything else that you want to share?
Again, I would just reiterate kind of the message to the young people. We would really highlight it with young people, but it goes across the board no matter what your age is. Crashes are very preventable. Citations are very preventable. And the biggies that we've been touching on throughout this interview: slow down, put away the distractions, including cell phones, and obey those traffic control devices, primarily red lights, and keep following distance that is appropriate, so that if the person in front of you suddenly brakes, you have time to stop. I mean, that alone would eliminate half our crashes. But you know, as you see driving around, people are so close to the people in front of them, and they just don't have time to stop. So yeah, I want people to know these things are very preventable by your actions.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today.
You're welcome.
It has made the information in my textbook, which is called Drive Right,
Yeah.
come to life, and to really hear on the other end, like what you see as a police officer. And so I really had some good takeaways there of, you know, not just, you know, what are the top things to keep reinforcing over and over with young kids. So I
Yeah.
appreciate your time so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you. See
All
you
right.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Hopefully in a
Bye.
positive way, right?
That's right.